What's up, guys? So I got my buddy Justin here today, and we're going to tell you about a cool jiu-jitsu vacation surf retreat thing that he's got going on. Originally, it was something that he did. He sort of brought it to all the guys within our gym, and we had a blast with it. I've gone twice so far, and I'm going to be going in next January 2018. And so I wanted to share it with you guys because a lot of you have expressed a desire to want to like get together and train with me. But obviously, sometimes making the trip down to Kentucky, to Louisville, Kentucky, really isn't that appealing. But a cool destination like Costa Rica could definitely be appealing, and we wanted to share some details with you so that in the future, in January, if you guys were interested in coming down and training with us and hanging out, then you can do this. So, and then like, where did this whole thing come about as far as like, why did you bring it back?
Well, primarily because the time that I had when I was down there, being able to train twice a day in Costa Rica in the jungle, an open air training facility, and being able to surf every day, it was the best vacation I ever had. Most of the time, most people when they travel, they usually bring a gi or no gi gear, and they want to, step in to a gym somewhere. So for me, it was having that whole experience, and then thinking, well, you know what? I would like to share the same opportunity, the same experience that I had with the people at my gym and in the region, the Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio region, but not just limited to those people, but to anybody and everybody that would be interested. So that was kind of the idea. I went on the retreat myself and just brought it back to share with everyone else. And I didn't know really how to do it, but I had a little bit of coaching and was able to put their first retreat together, and it was quite a success.
It was a blast. Yeah. So like we would go down there and just share my experience. Like I'd never surfed before, and so I've never surfed before, and I've never been to Costa Rica. Anytime I do anything new for the first time, I'm always like, oh man, I get kind of a little anxious about it. So we went down and surfed between you and Dave, doing the surf lessons. It was awesome. Dave is the owner of the resort there, and it's just like classic like surfer dude, great dude. Showed us how to surf, and I mean within the first day I was like getting up on the board, and I remember even I did a blog post while I was down there. It was like, man, it's like jiu-jitsu. It's addictive because you get up on the board and then you get thrown right off, but then you're like, I want to do it again. It was a neat little retreat that we did, and again, it's something that if you guys have never done anything like that, it'd be really cool to do. What are some of the details on it? Like, again, for people that are interested, if they want to come down and do it, like what are some details on it?
So it's basically like a 2-in-1 type of retreat. You're not only training twice a day jiu-jitsu. We do no gi in the mornings and gi in the afternoons. First of all, it's led by Sean Hammonds out of Nashville. And so basically when you're in Costa Rica, it's included 3 meals a day. We're basically staying at a bed and breakfast that everything is right on site. I mean, typically you wouldn't have to leave the area if you didn't want to. I mean, you have the restaurant there. We get fed every day. They have a saltwater infinity pool. There's tons of extra things to do as far as hiking and snorkeling and horseback riding and lots of other things. The list goes on. We could do a waterfall hike, but primarily we're focused on training twice a day and surfing once a day. That includes beach transportation to and from the hotel where we stay at, and the town's less than a mile away, so you can venture off and kind of just do whatever it is that you want to do. It's not something that you have to train every single day, because most people aren't really used to training twice a day every day for 5 days in a row, but it's all inclusive. The only thing it doesn't include is airfare, but it's just there's a lot of things to do down there, but it is primarily targeted around training and surfing. And if you don't know how to surf, that's fine. The lessons there are in the pool, then we go to the beach, and it's really easy to learn. I'm not saying it's easy to surf, but it's easy to learn, to kind of like your first day at jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I mean, it's just training and surfing every single day for a full week.
Yeah, and the thing that I think I really enjoyed about it is because each time I've gone to these retreats, I've either gone with a mixture of people that I already knew, as well as people that I didn't know at all. And I remember that, like for me, that's always the thing, is like jiu-jitsu is the community, right? That's the thing that keeps me coming. And so when I went down there the first time, it was mostly with people that I knew. And I got to meet people and get to know them a little bit better, because you get, again, when you're stuck with a person in a small vicinity, for 7 days, like you get to know people pretty well.
Yeah.
And plus, you start maybe having a couple drinks after you're like tired from the surfing and stuff like that, man, and it's a blast. And the last time, we had a lot more people that weren't a part of our direct gym or association, like Ethan and all those guys, and again got to meet some really cool people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. And with the people that were already there, I got to develop a deeper relationship with them. People are interested in doing the surf retreat, the training retreat. What should they do?
Well, if you're on social media, if you're on Facebook, there is a page called Costa Rica BJJ and Surf Retreats. You can start typing it in, it'll pop right up. Or you can go to the website, which I'm sure we'll have a link below. But that's Pura Vida, right here, retreats.net. And you can get all the information there. It's all on the website, and it's also on the event page on Facebook.
Also, guys, I wanted to share this with you. I'm not getting paid a dime to like post this up on a video. I'm doing this because I think it's so freaking cool. We had such a blast, and I'm looking forward to doing it again this year. I brought my girlfriend with me the first year, and we had an absolute blast. And it's been something I've been looking forward to all year. So I'm sharing this with you because, again, to me, like a place like I love the idea of being able to pay someone some money and be like, I don't have to worry about anything. Like I said, once you get there, it's literally everything's taken care of. You'll get picked up on a van off the airport. They'll take you to the resort. Once you get to the resort, everything's kind of laid out for you. So there's not a lot of guesswork. You don't have to think. You can spend your time, instead of like wondering what you're going to do from day to day, you can literally just relax, train, enjoy your time there, doing whatever you want to do. And again, it's awesome. And so for me, that was great. And so for me to share with you guys, again, this is what this channel is all about, right? I always want to share information with you guys. Anything that I'm getting value from or anything that I think is really awesome, I want to share with you guys. But I did want to make a point that I'm not getting paid any money from this. I just think it's really freaking awesome that he's putting on a cool retreat like this, and I wanted to share with you guys so that if you can make it down there, we'd love to have you with us. Sean, can you show me like the tightest position possible in side control? We're taking Sean for his first surfing lesson.
He might die from the sun exposure.
Yeah, I was about to say,
please do murder. If something happens, murder.
We've been here for 5 minutes. Kenny's already broken shit. You broke down the hut. Kenny broke down the hut.